to the extent you keep winning, you could win the championship for your age group. I'd grown up playing basketball my whole life. I ended up playing basketball in college at Emory University and wanted to get back. So I was a junior at the time and said, what can we do? Having grown up playing basketball and playing in a bunch of basketball tournaments, I figured, how hard could it really be to run a basketball tournament? Well, little did I know it was a lot harder than we initially thought, but we put together a committee and pitched the Board of Education at Jericho High School. They were nice enough to let us use their facilities, and here we are 11 years later and almost $1 million later, running a successful tournament every year. We've been extremely fortunate that through some connections, through some friend of a friend, we get usually some New York athlete to come out and show their support, and they're just donating their time. They're being nice, they're not getting paid, there's no benefit for them except for that they're donating their time, supporting a great cause.
Well, I love playing basketball, I love watching basketball, and just so happens this is like the same time of the NCAA tournament, and it's good, man. I'm looking now and seeing some guys out there that have a little bit of something to them. It's pretty cool.
You know, we started this 11 years ago, my family. My son started it, my daughter continued it, and it's just for the awareness, raising the funds, and the kids that come out to compete have a great time. My company believes in giving back. You know, UPC, an Interboro insurance company, UPC is our parent company. Interboro is around 103 years. It's Long Island's oldest insurance company, and we believe in giving back to the communities, and we've been doing it ever since this started. You know what, we have all types of, this is not about the competition, it's really about the event and giving back. And we encourage every year to give back. We have some teams, we have adult teams, that we have two different brackets, one being an extremely competitive bracket, kids that play college ball, we've had professionals here play here before, people played over in Europe, and we have, and then 50-year-old dads like myself that put a team in and just do it to support the cause.
Programs like Alley Oop For Autism are critical because the state does not provide the amount of funding agencies like Life's Work needs to provide the quality of services. People with autism need a lot of support, their staff needs a lot of training, and there just isn't money from the state to do it. It's private fundraising events like Alley Oop For Autism that fill the gap so that the needs of people with autism can be met.
I would say get involved, because you never know what you're going to learn here. You might learn something about autism, you might learn about community and being involved. And I think whether you're a parent or a sibling who have somebody in your family on the spectrum, or you just are somebody who wants to learn or curious to learn more about it, this is it's like a friendly, fun atmosphere to learn about it. Have a good time, get a little exercise, and feel like you're contributing.
When you come to an event like this, there's donations, but aside from the donations, it's the time that people can give to just show that they care and have an interest and take an interest and set an example to the high school students who are here working the event.
So Life's Work opened its Family Center for Autism about 2 years ago now in Garden City, and we welcome families and we support the entire family, the parents, the child with autism, or the young adult with autism, and we were fortunate enough to meet the Levine family, and the Levine family plays a prominent role in Jericho and all of these areas over here, and they had a relationship with Peter Resnick and his son, who created Alley Oop For Autism, and so our relationship with the Levines led to us being the event sponsor today, and for that we are so very thankful.
These programs, schools and after school programs are so underfunded. The state can only give so much money to these programs to support these children and these families. So if it weren't for funds like these places would have to close their doors. These children, these adults with autism wouldn't get the support that they need. So every year we're out here fighting just to keep their doors open. Our slogan all along has been, if those who can don't, who will? And so that's what we've tried to preach. We're fortunate enough growing up and living in Long Island, for the most part, we can. And so if we don't, who's going to? So that's really the challenge that we task our committee with, and we task the community with, and every year, we've so far, those who can have.